What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Mykeeey here with another YouTube video. Today, this is a more serious note type of conversation slash video out of me. This is more commentary based. Just giving you my thoughts on the situation that happened because it's close to me in a sense because I knew this person growing up, grew up with this young man, spent time in school together. We never hung out personally on my free time after we left our respective schools. You feel me? But nonetheless, we lived in the same neighborhood. Every time we seen each other, brushed each other's shoulders. Every time we seen each other, it was always good vibes. We wasn't ever on no random ignorant shit. You feel me? We just would catch up, shake up, catch up, see how we've been doing from the time past since the last time we seen each other, and keep it pushing. You feel me? Best way to operate in this life. You feel me? But nonetheless, I understand how we are as people, and certain situations just can get blown out of proportion just because of intrusive thoughts and people not being able to control themselves. You feel me? And I don't mean to offend anybody. I don't know wish to throw no allegations on nobody because I believe this is already open and shut case type shit. Because fortunately, the young man that I grew up knowing, Dylan, has passed away. You feel me? Unfortunately, the gun violence. You feel me? Situation is garnering a lot of attention on Facebook more so to in my instance more so on Facebook anywhere than anywhere else is because of the reason why he had lost his life because the young man I grew up knowing, Dylan, he was working, he was on his break, and a DoorDash worker was dropping off of some the delivery. He's making a delivery at Amazon, not to him, but to somebody working at the Amazon facility as well. And Dylan seen the dude making a drop off, and what they're saying is he made some joking comments towards the guy because he was a shorter person. You feel me? And because of that, the short person, the DoorDash delivery driver, the short person, was upset and went and grabbed his firearm, and things escalated to unnecessary proportions. Now he is now locked up. He is now locked up. You feel me? And you feel me? It's just unfortunate to see situations like this being able to stay in the right mindedness, even though someone may be trying to antagonize you, make fun of you. You gotta really be one with yourself, understand the real power in yourself, be secure in yourself, understand like that doesn't give you the right to shoot somebody. Just because they making fun of you doesn't give you the right to take their life. You have no real judgment over who gets to live, who gets to die just because you have a firearm. Who's to say them people didn't have a firearm too and didn't want to retaliate with this equal force? You feel me? Because you can't just assume people are just going to let that shit happen all the time. Even though he turned himself in, the DoorDash delivery driver ended up turning himself in and got, you feel me? He got what he got. You feel me? Look at that. You see fatal shooting. You feel me? He is not getting out of jail. His ass going to jail, and it's only right because you feel me. You took somebody's life unwarrantedly. If you would have met him with hand-to-hand physical combat, that's a different story. Even then, like someone should trigger you to that point. Easier said than done, but if you going to use just a little inconvenience like that just to use your firearm or somebody you shouldn't have a firearm, you should really be, you feel me, not around those things. You feel me? I don't understand why people are so hungry on having a firearm, knowing damn well they don't know how to, one, use it correctly, and two, don't know how to use it in the correct situations. Don't know how to really secure themselves and secure people around them in real situations because this is a use of unnecessary firearm. You didn't have to do this. You didn't have to take my brother's life. Let alone to talk about his situation that could have helped avoided it is you don't always have to talk about somebody. You feel me? Just because somebody is short, just because somebody look kind of weird or just look indifferent to you, doesn't give you the right to make fun of them because you really don't know how they will take that joke, take that comment that you make to them. Because everybody don't joke the same. Everybody not gonna just think everything is sweet. Okay, they will literally like this young man did. He will literally go grab his gun and has no problem going to jail about some dumb shit. So my only advice to give to everybody, every young person, every young black man, especially growing up in his life, if you're a person that, even if you live in an environment where that is the norm, people are gonna make jokes whether they know you or not. You gotta be aware of these situations still. It's because you live in an environment where everybody makes jokes, everybody's talking about somebody, making fun of somebody in some type of form. That doesn't mean you should be so secure in doing that. You should really start trying to work into habits and just not just if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't you feel me? Don't put it out there because the reaction you're gonna get out of somebody is not gonna always be the same. Everybody's not gonna always look you off. You feel me? Some people will try to match the energy and things will even escalate even further from that. You don't want to continue to put in that negative atmosphere in the air when you could just avoid it by just talking about something else, or just, you feel me, ignoring it, or just being very more subtle. If you were a little bit more subtle with it, hey, because sometimes some people just be funny looking as hell, and you gotta just get it off sometimes. I understand sometimes, but at the end of the day, it's funny as hell to that person as you, and somebody's making fun of you for no reason. You just walked into this environment because you trying to do something. You feel me? You already had a long day, and some random over here calling you some weird type of things. So you feel me? I can understand why someone would get irritated. I'm not happy at this situation at all. The only people I feel bad for in this situation is the families, because they lost two people, lost their families. Two people lost a family member that they thought, you feel me, should be enjoying their freedom and living their life to the best that they could, but it was taken away from them because of ignorance and unnecessary decisions being made. You feel me? So if you take anything away, oh my god, bro, I don't know why Kai just scared me, folks. I stick this nigga up on my stream. He over here just playing around in the dark. I've been playing too much back rooms, and I'm a little paranoid, as you can see. I'm a little paranoid. The nigga ran up on the screen looking a little spooky a little bit. You feel me? Nonetheless, that's the only thing I want you guys to take away from these videos. Take away from this video. Don't be out here disrespecting people, because the really only true victims of this be the families, the people that truthfully care and want to see a brighter future for these young men. But they were robbed of that because of, I would say, youthful ignorance to a degree, and just brought out ignorance, unnecessary ignorance and gun violence. And it's something that happens too much in the black community. You need to really chill about this shit. If you're gonna have a firearm, try not to always resort to that when someone's antagonizing you. Because at the end of the day, even if you're using your firearm in a rightful defense, if you leave that spot you're in certain states, there's certain laws you gotta follow. If you leave that spot, you're already working against yourself. You no longer get the use if this is a self-defense argument in your case because you fled the scene. If you would just stay there and allow the other procedures that you gotta follow go forth, you can help yourself. But we don't be helping ourselves nonetheless. A lot of people be having these firearms illegally to begin with, let alone they're supposed to be away from these firearms and still using it, and trying to argue that this is self-defense and trying to find different ways to cop pleas for this shit. But no, nothing about this situation is okay. My homie should never antagonize folks talking about jokes, because it's all cool and dandy until someone loses their life about it. And I'm sorry for my homies that may be offended. I'm not trying to offend nobody. I'm just trying to be truthful and be rightful in this sense, because this shit crazy, bro. We losing too many people, too many young people to dumbass situations like this. Especially you don't know nobody. If you don't know nobody, why are you out here just yelling, antagonizing motherfuckers, calling niggas names? It's no different than when racist people going out there antagonizing any other race. You feel me? Us antagonizing other people in our own culture is just, it's useless at the end of the day. It's working backwards and working against everything we need to be doing in our community, growing together, uniting with love, and actually understanding each other so we could grow and make a better future for the latter generations. We can't do that if we always taking each other out for dumbass situations. You feel me? And it's unfortunate to say that we have too many of these situations happening, especially getting closer to these holidays like the 4th of July, Juneteenth. A lot of these major holidays really bring out the hyper ignorance of the world. You feel me? So, hope you guys understand what I'm talking about. I really truthfully don't mean to offend anybody, any of the families that's mentioned in this situation, because it's truthfully an awful situation. This is something I was never expecting to see. This is a young man I grew up with and got to see grow into a aspiring young man to hope to take care of himself. You feel me? He wasn't doing nothing extra in his life that I need to know of. You feel me? He was just a working young man, just trying to get through life how everybody else trying to get through life, working and thugging it out throughout the life. Not literally thugging it out, but just getting it through the life, living life, working, chilling. You feel me? And in the midst of that, he got caught doing some unnecessary ignorant shit. And someone else met his ignorant shit with some more ignorant shit. And now we lost both of these young men and their freedom. Sad to say. I hope everybody continue to grow from even these little situations. Don't use these situations to fall into more ignorance. Use these situations to grow as a human being and try to advance yourself. Love yourself a little bit more so you can not have this type of experience in your life, let alone know how to get through these experiences, because losing a family member is never easy. It's never easy, no matter what the cause of death is. It's never easy. So just continue to be with the people that comfort you the best. Try to understand yourself the best. So when it's your time to come, you know that you don't have to worry about it ending on unnecessary terms because you live your life with respect of yourself and respect of other people. Even though you never have control of how you're gonna go out in this world. So just try to do the best things you can do. And while you're in control of it before someone else try to take their own free will to account and try to take your life off the map. We don't got time for that. You gotta leave that to the real creator above for making that final call judgment. You feel me? To the families that lost a family member in this situation, I send my prayers, I send my condolences because this is shit. Never easy. Never easy. And it's saddening at the end of the day. Very saddening to see and experience because it's close to home for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish this experience on nobody. End of the day, hope you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Let me know what your thoughts is. How you heard of this situation. And please bear with the family members. Don't be sitting in hate. Don't be antagonizing the family members that's going through these situations. They have no real fault in the situation besides trying to support their family members. So let them go through the mental processes that they need to go through. You feel me? But nonetheless, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new. I'm out, y'all.